life. I am Linda Rourke. Mark February the 10th on your calendar. It's all about chocolate. It's Chocolate Fest happening at the Hamilton Convention Center, all in support of Sasha for sexual assault here in our community against women. It's a great night, great way to support them. 5 to 8 p.m. this week, it's all about chocolate.
No, Hamilton, this is not fairy dust. It's actually luster dust, and we're going to use it to make some wonderful chocolates. I'm here with Lori. Lori, the Beanermunky Chocolate Experience,
Yep.
You have amazing chocolates.
Thanks,
Great
Mark.
creativity. Where does your inspiration come from?
Well, it can come from anywhere, and actually when I was working here at the market, there was a gentleman who ran an Indian stand, and he actually helped me with my chai latte. He was able to tell me the exact authentic Indian spices to use in the chocolate, so I took that and made a chocolate from it. So,
and you also created beautiful designs, which also tied in with it all
together. Yeah, so he served me a chai tea one day, and then a couple weeks later, I had a chai latte chocolate.
It's all about molds today.
Yeah,
now you can get long-lasting molds.
Yes, these are polycarbonate molds, and they're used commercially because you can see they're very rigid. I can make thousands of impressions or molds out of these ones.
But if you want to run out and just kind of have fun, you can use something like these, correct?
Yeah. These are hobby-grade molds, and I use those once in a while for just like a one-off. If one customer wants something, for example, these heart molds you see here, this is the base and that makes the lid, and the customer asked me to make a chocolate box for him so he could propose to his fiancée.
Oh, and were the rings actually placed inside?
And the chef put strawberries around it and gave it to her at dinner.
That
and
is
she said
too
yes.
sweet. Yeah. And you definitely take special orders.
Oh yeah,
as well.
for sure.
Okay, let's get right into it.
So today we're going to do the luster dust. I'll show you one like we've done, and then you can try. We're going to put a little bit of this pink and a little bit of this gold, and this is what the finished product will look like.
Okay.
So you just very carefully take a very tiny amount at the end of this special tool and put it on one side of the heart, go into the gold, and put it on the other side of the heart. Now I put way too much on that one, so that's not a good one. So we're going to try it again. There. And then a little bit, just a tiny, tiny bit.
And you're also getting the chocolate ready. You want obviously you need to melt the chocolate.
Yeah, the chocolate will be. We usually do the molds first. Prepare the molds. That's really good. Yeah, and then a little bit of the gold, and just on the opposite side, I'm going to grab the chocolate. That's a little bit too much. You do the same as me.
Sorry. Should I blow it out?
No, don't. No, just do another one again. Just very gently touch it, and I'll get the chocolate.
All right. What can't luster dust do? Seriously,
I know.
folks.
And again, this is completely edible, but it just gives a nice little look to the chocolate, and you can see in the finished one there. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
That looks good.
So what we're going to do is we have a little excess in there, and sometimes I do that too when I'm making it. Just tap it out like that.
And there's enough that
There's enough
stays
in there. Yep. So I'll do one again, and then you can show. When you're doing a mold, you want to try to fill it to not quite to the top, okay?
And you just melted this in the microwave?
Yep. This is confectioner's coating for our purposes today, just to demonstrate. So
excellent.
There you go. So just very carefully, squeeze the bag until it goes. See how I did it almost to the top there? So if you can do that.
And anyone can do this at home, right?
Yep.
That's the great thing about it.
And another one there.
And are these available on your website? These?
The molded chocolates are. Maybe do that one a little bit fuller, just a little bit more, and this one as well. And then I'll show you what we do after we get.
Oh, so this is, there's more to it.
Yep, we're going to tap it like this, or like this. And what that does, we'll bring up, you can see some of those air bubbles coming up. You don't want the air bubbles to show on the mold, so by tapping them like this, that gets them all to the surface, and you have a nice, solid, beautiful finish like this.
How long is that drying for?
Well, what I usually do is flash freeze these in the freezer for this size mold would be about 10 minutes, and then when I pop them out, that's exactly what it looks like.
And this would go straight into the freezer right
Yep. Now, normally, what you're looking at there, that's a filled one, but I'm just showing you the solid ones today. So the one you're trying there is a mango and jalapeno filling.
Oh, wow. And how do you pop these out once they're...
It's almost like an ice cube tray. You just pick up the tray and give it a little twist, and sometimes you have to take a tool and tap the side or tap the bottom, and they just all fall right out. If they've been done properly, and it has that nice finish. If you don't go long enough, they stick to the mold, and you have to start over.
Lori, I can't wait to try this.
Great.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
They look beautiful.
Thank you.
Very nice design. And Hamilton, you should definitely try some of Lori's chocolates as well.
And you see the mango in there, a little hint of jalapeno. Cooking with